a little stream just going up from a stang, and there's some American crayfish in the stream. There's only 2 or 3 days in the year when you're allowed to take the ordinary European crayfish, but these things are taking over so they don't mind for the rest of the year. And of course if we can get enough it will make a very tasty meal for tonight. I've put a small crayfish trap down below the waterfall. We'll see if that's got anything in it later. At the moment it's going to work my way up the stream, pulling over stones and seeing if we can find some. As it happens, as soon as I stepped in, I saw something scuttle across here, and just down in front of me is a small crayfish. And there we are, a red-clawed crayfish. Only a small one. Hopefully we'll find a lot more yet. So we'll put him in the bucket. Of course, here in France, crevette is prawn, but crevice is your crayfish, or as the Americans would know, crawfish. Ah, there's one. I'm scuttling away. Where'd he go? There's another one. A little blue bucket. Pinch is ready to nip me. And strangely enough, a dead one. I don't know why, but let's hope there's not much of that going on. I want to find one in the water now and film it in the water. See here, the crayfish trap, they go in this way and they can't get back out again. And the proof of the pudding is just here, shaking down. You can see a crayfish just there, just climbed in, and there's another big one jumped off it. That'll do for the minute. This is a nice deep pool. We'll try the waterfall in a minute. We'll just drop the crayfish trap down here and see if anything just underneath these roots here. You see why they're called signal crayfish now, because they've got the 2 red claws this side, and on this side there are 2 white points. And in fact, some of these crayfish I've found today I've found because I can see the 2 white points. And when they're mating or dealing with other crayfish, they start waving these claws about and the white spots show. We've got our crevice now, and we're going to boil them up. When you boil them, like most shellfish, don't put them straight into boiling water or even cold. Have it just warm, and the fish will go to sleep almost immediately. They won't struggle, they'll just go to sleep. We bring them to boil for about 5 minutes. Voila, we're ready to eat them. This is going to be our hors d'oeuvre. To go with this, Rose is going to make a nice fish pie, so we'll just do a few minutes of that.
Okay then, we've had a great day. We've caught several crayfish, first time I've ever seen them being caught. We're going to have those for our entree, and I'm going to make a fish pie to have after. Okay, I've already prepared the fish. I've got some catfish which has been caught on our river. I've got some haddock and some smoked haddock as well, and some coalfish, and also just a few little prawns just to add some flavour. These have been cooked in a little milk with some seasoning and flaked. To bind the fish together, I'm going to make a simple white sauce. I always find this easier to make in the microwave, just with milk, seasoning, butter and a little flour to thicken it. And also, before I put the pie together, I'll also add a few frozen peas. It's not necessary to defrost these, they can go in exactly as they are because it's going to go straight into the oven afterwards. I have the white sauce here that I've already made. I'm going to add that to my flaked fish and the frozen peas now and stir it well together. Right, before I I put the filling into the pie dish, I'm just going to add a little bit more seasoning, just to help the flavour along. It's also good to add some of the milk that you cook the fish in with into the sauce, and it helps the flavour along as well. I also have here a pie dish which I've just greased slightly to help the potato not to stick, and I'm going to put the filling into the pie dish. That should be enough. I can always make a smaller one later. Right, I'm about to put the topping on. So the easiest way to do this is just to take small amounts of potato and start around the outside. Get the outside on first, and then it's easier to fill the middle in. If you put the potato in the middle first, it tends to push the filling towards the outside and can make it overflow. Okay, a bit more in the middle. Try and make sure it goes right to the edges. It seals the fish in. There we are, that's fine. Now all I'm going to do is just put a few dots of butter on the top, and this will make a nice golden topping. Then this is going to go into a preheated oven, 200 degrees or gas mark 6, for about 25 minutes until the top is nice and golden brown. The pie's all ready to go into the oven now. There we go. There we are. And fish pie. Oh, looking forward to this.